Hello and welcome to this 13th episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online. Um, we are going to join Gilbert again and the USS Connector as we finish off the mission we started last time. We were helping Miral Paris with a little problem during a diplomatic solution. And we just entered the building with the intent of trying to rescue the ambassadors, and once that's done we will be going back to our spacedock because we can get ourselves a new ship since we went level up last time. Although I have this mission here which I don't want because it is a group mission. Sir, ship scanners indicate 4 Federation diplomats inside. They appear to be guarded by numerous Klingons. Continue. I recommend you defeat all Klingon guards near a diplomat before beaming them up to avoid any unfortunate transporter mishaps. We wouldn't want to rescue the Klingons by mistake. No, we wouldn't. I know it's not intentional, but I do love how that wisecrack about not trying to rescue the Klingons by mistake. It really fits the character of Flores. So let's see, do we have 2 anomalies? Yes, we have. Let's see. Apparently we need to save them by order. Yeah, it seems like it.
Enemy targets enter. Personal shield losing power.
These Klingons, no chance whatsoever. Definitely grandiose, this place. I mean, look at these crystals back there and all those banners everywhere. It's not only just created to create some sort of beautiful place to have peace talks and such. It's also created to what's it called? It's also created to impress giving people the idea that joining the Federation is definitely the better idea. That was close for a moment. locker over here. Shield charges. Maybe I should start using items actually. I don't know.
Shield losing power.
Thank you. Let's grab this one here first. I'm used to playing an engineer, and engineers have a shield heal, which I rather like. Beam up. Oh, completely forgot to read that out loud. Captain Gilbert, Klingon ships are decloaking and locking weapons. Oh. Let's start firing now. I'm actually somewhat at a disadvantage here due to the fact that I'm still in a low level ship and these guys just leveled together with me. See that by the number next to the name, it says Kulden Bird of Prey 0, which means that it's equal level. If it would have said -1, it would mean it's one level below me. If it said 1, it would have meant a level above me. It's a really simple system, and it works. Kill those fruits here. Get rid of it. Die already. Wait a bit to recharge those shields and let the crews rebuild and grab more space debris. I might be complaining that I'm grabbing these materials, crafting materials, quite a lot, but you really need a lot of it eventually. And while I'm waiting for shields to recharge, I might as well. Take all. Let's see, where's the other one again? It's over the little smudge on the horizon. I need to get rid of that ship as well. I think I'm going to grab this one first, unless the ship suddenly starts to attack me, which it very much might, because I'm getting pretty close in. Yeah, it doesn't. allows me to wait for this. One up, two sideways, take on. Alright. Let's kill that remaining Klingon. Are we ready for this? Yes, we are. Still not quite decided on what kind of ship I'm going to grab. I could go for escorts, which are heavy on the weapons, but a bit low on the armor and or shields. I could of course go for science vessels, which have lots of shields, and then there's also the whole cruiser idea. Cruisers are pretty much the ships you see most often in series, and they are the combat, the highest hull values. Very powerful ships. Shit keeps on throwing a different shield at me, so I can't keep up. Finally, one of the shoots down. We're going to throw a high yield in there. That's the way I like to see it. And another one. Went to the other shoot. Attack pattern beta, alpha. A little combat boost. Little speed boost. How about that? Ha! You're dead. I seem to be missing a lot as well. Just look at this. How can it be healing me if I'm... Oh well. You fight well, Lieutenant Commander. Not as well as Klingon. We have no equals in battle. I am Ambassador Cass of the Klingon Empire. I wish to meet with the Kuvama on Regulus. However, another of my Empire's ambassadors, Bvat, leads the noble house that is the enemy of my family. Bvat has used this opportunity to plot my death. He is behind the attack on your diplomats, and he will pay for his dishonorable treachery with blood. Bvat travels here with from Konos in his flagship. He will be here any second. Lieutenant Commander, and we will fight him together. Kapla! Or what? Where the hell? Even more ships. Boost my front shields a bit more. the last one down. And that's where Bavad was hiding. Weaken his shields a bit. Throw in some high yield torpedoes. Come on. I know you can do it. Let's see what else you can do to it. Threatening a Starfleet officer, huh? How dare you? Seems you have won this time, Lieutenant Commander Gilbert, but there will be no peace between the Klingon Empire and your Federation. So who is the real victor here? Our fight is just beginning, Lieutenant Commander. I look forward to our next meeting. It appears Bavad has fled, Captain. At least we were able to unravel this plot and save Lieutenant Paris. She is apparently more important to the Klingon Empire than she realizes. Alright, let's depart the system. Yes, I need to make that noise. Let's see, where are we in system? Regulus. And we need to go to Lieutenant Paris is reviled by some Klingons and practically worshipped by others. It's a difficult situation, but she does the best she can. I'm glad you were there to help. This is exactly the same as what I already have, and this one is... also exactly the same as what I already have. Oh well. Let's talk about my promotion. Congratulations, Gilbert. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to Starfleet and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to our space dock. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Federation. Next question. Starfleet has received communications from a servant of one of the Klingon great houses. She claims to have vital information about Klingon war plans, and she is willing to exchange that information for relocation to a planet out of the Empire's grasp. Your orders are to go to the trading station in orbit of Argalius 2 and make contact with an Orion named Marta. She'll be waiting for you there. That area is a hotbed of illicit activity, Lieutenant Commander. They are in Federation space, so Starfleet has authority over them. But they sometimes resist our efforts to enforce the rules. Get a new armor out of that. Let's accept it. Exit. Galaxy map. Oh, that's why. Yeah, alright. I need to go to the Sirius sector block and then to Sol. Or I just remembered something. Can also use this ability. Let's transwarp. A transwarp you can use straightly to the Sol system from the or to Konos when you are Klingon, but yeah, it warps you straight there, and you can unlock more transwarp locations through the use of diplomatic missions. Let's dock at the station. And let's see what kind of ships we can grab. Also, we can get some new command pips. So we'll go to the ooh, and I can also do something else. So let's do that first actually. Skill points. Elitha can be promoted to lieutenant. Now that I'm lieutenant commander, my underlings can become lieutenants themselves, which gives them new abilities, as you can see. Which and I need to put points in, of course. Zarva gets emergency power to weapons. Which does exactly that. And the weapons malfunction ability, which overloads the target's weapons, reducing its damage. Tuvrel will get Tachyon Harmonic 2. Tachyon Harmonic delivers a cone attack, severe damage against personal shields, and will destroy force fields. Also has a small chance of taking personal shield generator offline. Nice. And Tractor Beam. Tractor Beams are really nice to have. Golas, what do you bring to the party? Sweeping Strikes. Melee attack, multiple opponents, delivering knockback and exposed states. And beam fire at will. Improves your next beam array attack. The bridge officer fires your beam weapons at multiple targets of their choice. So yeah, it's yeah. And beam overload. Beam overload improves your next beam array of beam bank attack. Overloading your beam weapon delivers an extremely powerful blast that will always critically hit. That is very nice to have. And I'm speaking of experience. Target optics, which is similar to what I have here, I believe. Target optics pretty much boosts to your damage perception and crit chance and crit severity. So both Kolas and Eliza have the torpedo high yield 1. I might want to change one of those eventually. Oh right, I never did this. I had some problems with it back then. Weapons training up, attack patterns up, the hull repair up, and the shield emitters up. Shield emitters up even more, hull repair up even more, and the weapons training up even more. Put some extra in driver coil, accept. Still not enough. Put some extra points in here. Personal shield generator. Oh, I like. Accept. So that's all the points I can put in right now. Let's. So as you just saw, you can choose from a lot of different skills. Let's customize our clothing real quickly. That means what I'm going to do is modify this. You go to the uniform, go to the rank and grab Lieutenant Commander. That gives us a black pip and 2 silver pips instead of the normal 2 silver. Purchase that. Well, it's not really purchasing, is it? Then we go to our bridge officers. All 4 of them get modified pips. Uniform. She's not an ensign. She is now a lieutenant. Purchase. She is also not an ensign. She is also a lieutenant. Duvrel, same deal. Uniform. Lieutenant. Purchase. And last but not least, Colas. Modify. I do really like these new uniforms that they added with the last update, the Odyssey uniforms, and the command pips on the cuff over here and everything. The addition of a belt, which is also really cool. The color scheme has a bit, looks a bit like the old Deep Space Nine and Voyager look, with the grey up top and then the black suit. The fact that they gave white shoulders to the captain harks back all the way to the old, really old Star Trek series and movies where the commanding officers had white embellishments on their suits. So yeah, there's a lot to like about the new suit. Now let's run over to Admiral Quinn's office real quick, like, because it's already almost 29 minutes. Wow, time flies when you're doing playing this game. Seriously, it's going way too fast. Talk to Admiral Quinn. Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander. I'm extremely pleased by your progress. In light of your contribution to Starfleet, you should get a new starship. Visit Lieutenant Laurel to see what ships you are eligible to fly and to requisition a new vessel. To get a skill respect token, free custom machines, which is harks back to the time when you still had to pay for your costume. But yeah, let's continue that. And oh, it's already wondering why there's a green. Admiral Quinn needs to clean up. There's a data slate on the ground. Let's see, this guy is Raak. Raak is also for the duty officers. I should go talk to Raak later on. But first, let's take a look at the ships that we can grab. Starship and shuttle requisition. Congratulations on making Lieutenant Commander. The Admiral has given his blessing for you to choose a ship appropriate to your new stature. Take a look at my store. The starships that are approved for your rank are listed. Continue. What are the different ship types? Tell me about cruisers. Cruisers are generally the largest, most resilient ships in Starfleet. They have massive warp cores, which generate surplus power for the subsystems. Cruisers have additional engineer, bridge officer stations and console modification slots. They also have access to advanced comm arrays. Cruisers adapt well to most situations. They can support other ships and fleet or operate well on their own. I want to ask about a different type. What about escorts? Escorts have the firepower needed to defend the Federation. Escorts are small, which means they don't have room for extensive engineering or science facilities, but their weaponry means that their crew is seldom threatened, and their speed and maneuverability makes them hard to hit. Escorts have extra tactical bridge officer stations and console modification slots. Escorts can also equip cannons, a type of weapon that is unavailable for most other Starfleet vessels. Let's talk about science vessels. Science vessels don't have firepower of escorts, but they have the most advanced technology in Starfleet. Science vessels have the most powerful shields and additional science bridge officer stations and console modification slots. All science vessels have subsystem targeting and sensor analysis. What else is there? Shuttles. Shuttles and other small craft, such as runabouts or the Delta Flyer, are much smaller and more maneuverable than starships. They have greatly reduced firepower, but there will be special weapons that can only be equipped by small craft. Some missions require the use of small craft. And other ships? There will be other kinds of starships you can acquire during your adventures as a Starfleet captain. Carriers have hangar bays that can launch fighters or other small craft to assist you in combat. Battle cruisers combine some of the abilities of escorts with the size of a cruiser. And destroyers can have a variety of abilities. There are also ships of alien design that will have different configurations than a standard Starfleet vessel. Alright, let's get a new starship. Browse the selection. Now this, to people who have seen the original series, this should really look familiar. Original Constitution class starship. Cruises, this ship is the same class as the USS Enterprise 1701, commanded by Captain James T. Kirk. Although an old ship, they have always proved to be solid and reliable, so a few have recently been put back into service. The Constitution class provides bonus power to all subsystems and comes with forward and aft blue-colored faces. Circa 2265, these faces scale with your level and can be equipped on any ship. This is a Zen store ship, of course. Now here we have the light escort, which is in fact a replica of the NX class starship originally designed by Henry Archer and Sifram Cochrane. The first of this class was the NX-01 Enterprise, commanded by Captain Jonathan Archer in 2151. Although the few remaining original NX class starships can only be found in museums, this replica incorporates classic design with modern technology. The result is a nimble little vessel quite capable of light escort duty. The NX class starship comes complete with the retro-style grappler console mode. This unique console mode fires a clawed magnetic grappler attached to a heavy nanopolymer tow cable that can slow an enemy ship. The engineers at Utopia Planitia felt it was important to include this device to all NX replicas as the standard issue for authenticity reasons. This mod can be equipped on any ship in any console slot. Light science vessel. I have no idea what this ship is. It's a science ship, of course. Let's quickly go to everything that a lieutenant commander can use. We have a cruiser, which is the Constitution class upgrade of the original US Enterprise. It still looks very similar, as you can see. And then there's the escort. Sabers saw extensive action in the Dominion War. Two sister ships, the Rapier and the Ushan classes, were created when Starfleet rapidly expanded ship construction after the outbreak of war with the Klingon Empire. The escort configuration includes the Saber, Rapier and Ushan classes. Saber, rapier. Ooh, it's a bit of a weird shape. That was a saber what we just had, and the Ushan. We'll see. And then there's the science vessels. Science vessel configuration includes the Nova Aurora Quiz. The Nova class first entered service in the late 21st century as a science and scout vessel, and its sister ships are now most often used for assignments close to the core worlds of the Federation. Now this one gives a plus 15 to auxiliary systems, gets subsystem targeting options and sensor analysis. The cruiser gets a plus 5 to all subsystems. Cruiser communications array and command strategic maneuvering, command shield frequency modulation, and command weapon system efficiency, and command attract fire. Which has special abilities that you can use when in that ship. And this one here is capable of getting plus 15 power to weapons, and it can load cannons. It also comes with 2 tactical bridge officer slots, 1 engineering and 1 so this one is pretty much focused on combat and stuff. I'm going to buy this one. I've never ever fought in an escort before. Let us think about a name real quick, or maybe just random it for a bit, see what comes up. See if we see something interesting. The USS Resolute. I like that. All right. And didn't I said Resolute? Yeah, I know I don't have a ship by that name. That's why I want it. Let's click done. Huh? Alright, this is craft selection, Lieutenant Commander, Escort. Alright, now I have it in my for some reason it didn't register that I actually had it. Let's go to the connector. Customize ship, customize starship. Let's keep the origin layout. I can also go for the Order, Justice, or the Triumph, but those seem rather big for this ship. I'm still in the loadout for the connector. You know what? It's been 40 minutes already. We're going to switch our ships real quickly, which is done by readying the starship. And now we have our ship. I'm going to quit the episode right here and right now. After that I'm going to switch over what weapons and consoles I have and see about renaming it and such. And once all that's done, we will see you next time on the next episode. Please do leave some comments below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and like the video. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.